car set on fire in Brownsville, the suspect running off in the middle of the night. We're going to hear from the car's owner.
Plus, a deadly ATV accident at Boca Chica Beach. The new details into our newsroom, what investigators say went wrong. Also ahead, it's not always what it appears to be. It may look like lettuce, but it's not. The multi-million-dollar drug bust at the Pharr International Bridge.
And a woman's home destroyed in a fire. The college students learning and lending a hand to rebuild it.
Another sun-filled, very warm day across the valley, but changes are coming, at least small changes, in time for Thanksgiving. Your updated forecast straight ahead as Channel 5 News at 5 begins right now.
Live from the Valley's News Channel, this is Channel 5 News at 5.
First at 5, a 3 a.m. fire, a suspect running away, and a woman left stranded without a car. Thank you for joining us at 5. I'm Christine Galvan.
And I'm Javier Guerra. Brownsville police say someone set the woman's car on fire over the weekend. The woman lives at an apartment complex on McAllen Road. She says she was asleep at the time with her children when it happened.
My sister, she woke up to grab water, and she passed through the living room, and she saw flames. And she's like, Eunice, wake up.
Eunice Trejo says she was in shock when she saw her car on fire. She says she even tried to put it out herself. The fire department wound up putting the fire out. Trejo says it was her only vehicle. She's now left stranded. Brownsville police are now investigating. We're going to hear more from Trejo coming up at 6. Well, this man is accused of setting a car on fire in Harlingen, according to police. It happened earlier this month on Knox Avenue. That's near Rangerville Park. Police say the fire caused $32,000 in damages. Vincent Lee Trevino is charged with arson.
New at 5, a Brownsville police unit hit a cyclist this afternoon. The cyclist was not seriously hurt, but we're told he was taken to a hospital with minor injuries. That crash happened on Roosevelt and 15th Street. Brownsville police are investigating. A Brownsville teen who died in an ATV accident was not wearing a safety harness. That is what the Cameron County Sheriff's investigators revealed today. The crash happened Saturday at Boca Chica Beach. Authorities say 18-year-old Joseph Cruz was a passenger on the ATV. It rolled several times. The sheriff's office has ruled it an accident. Customs officers say they found more than $10 million worth of meth hidden in lettuce at the Pharr International Bridge. That discovery happened Friday, but authorities just told us about it today. The drugs weighed in at more than 1,100 pounds. Thanksgiving week started today, and that is what the Monday afternoon sky looks like right here in Weslaco. It's been hot and humid, but changes could be on the way.
Let's get straight to Chief Meteorologist Tim Smith. And Tim, not only am I excited for the turkey, but I'm excited for some changes on the way.
Well, the changes are coming. It looks like probably Wednesday during the day. So today we're still warm, tomorrow we're still warm, and then Wednesday we cool things off a little bit. Not cold by any means. No, not going to happen. But at least a little bit cooler than what it's been the last several days. That's the view from Sky 5 right now. It's late November, and we're still sitting at 92 degrees in McAllen. Everybody else in the 80s at this hour under partly to mostly sunny skies. Tomorrow looks every bit as warm as today. Maybe the place to be is at the coast. That's the view at the island right now. Just partly cloudy skies, very quiet on the beach. But late Tuesday night into early Wednesday, a front's in the neighborhood. That should usher in some cooler air for Wednesday, Thursday, and maybe holding into Friday. We'll talk about that and give you the timing and break down the forecast coming up in just a few minutes.
South Texas college students coming together to help a Sullivan City woman rebuild her home. It was destroyed in a fire last month. Electrician technology students at STC are doing all the electrical work. It's a chance for them to put their skills to work while helping someone in need. 10 students are involved in the project.
It was something beautiful that has reconciled one-to-one and with the rest of the people, and to give something good to someone who is needing help.
The home itself was built by an STC board member for free. Renovations are expected to be finished in about a month. We're hearing from the homeowner coming up at 6. Happening now, Mexican farmers are protesting across our border in Tamaulipas. Some of the protesters blocked access to the Pharr port of entry earlier today.
Santiago Caicedo is live near the bridge right now. Santiago, is traffic moving?
Christine, Javier, I'm going to step to the side so you guys can take a look. We've seen some trucks on the northbound side. That means going into the U.S., coming across the border. But from the video we've seen, protesters have been trying to block entrance onto the Pharr International Bridge. Well, what's going on? The local regional farming group for northern Tamaulipas is protesting alongside 3 national trucking and farming associations. They're asking Mexican federal officials to provide farm aid. They're saying the protesters are claiming that production costs overshadow the money they're making off of corn, sorghum, and soy, and they're competing with cheaper imports. Now, let's take a look at where the protests are impacting our ports of entry and highways along northern Tamaulipas. We're taking a look at video from the Mexican side of the Pharr International Bridge from around noon today. Protesters have also been blocking the toll plaza at the Nuevo Progreso exit since at least 9 this morning. I spoke with a trucker who made it into Pharr just before protesters blocked access to the bridge. He told us how his company, what they do when one of their drivers are stuck in line for hours on end.
El jefe hace como que un cambio momentáneo. Viene un operador, avanza la fila, o si es que avanza, y si no ya te vuelves a regresar.
The Pharr Bridge and the Nuevo Progreso toll plaza weren't the only places that saw protesting farmers. Diaz Ordaz, across from the border from Los Ébanos, also saw farmers blocking Highway 2 with their tractors. Now, the Mexican Interior Secretary and Agriculture Secretary have been calling for a dialogue since Friday evening when protesters announced they would be blocking highways across Mexico. A local protest leader, I've been on the phone with him in communication with him. He says that they will be blocking highways until further notice. We'll, of course, keep you posted. We're live at the Pharr International Bridge. Santiago Caicedo, Channel 5 News.
Now, First Warn 5 traffic.
And on this Monday afternoon, right now in the Brownsville area, things are looking good on 69E north and southbound. No problems to speak of on 281 Military Highway. Ruben Torres Boulevard, Boca Chica Boulevard looking good. Meanwhile, in Harlingen, smooth sailing on 69E as well as I-2. Here's our text.camera, I-2 North Alamo Road. Things looking good both eastbound and westbound. And right now, no problems to speak of either on the Pharr interchange or on 69C heading toward Edinburgh. So it'll take you about 29 minutes from McAllen to Harlingen, 16 minutes from Westlaco to Harlingen, and 22 minutes from Brownsville to Harlingen. If you see an accident, please call us at 956-968-5555 and be safe out there. Back to you.
Next at 5, what's next for former FBI boss who caught a break in court today? Are his legal troubles over for good?
Plus, a delayed health plan, why the president's announcement on health care was postponed.
You're watching the Valley's News Channel with Christine Galvan, Javier Guerra, First Warn 5 Chief Meteorologist Tim Smith. This is Channel 5 News at 5. The traffic report is supported by J. Gonzalez Injury Attorneys.
Get Black Friday savings with the #1 team in Texas and score a new Buick Encore for just $149 a month. That's right, just $149 a month. Now is the time to save at Bert Ogden Buick GMC in Edinburgh.
Dale ya.
Design you feel in every detail. Technology as innovative as it is effortless. These are luxuries you don't have to wait for. This is Buick now. Buick, exceptional by design.
Get 0.9% APR and no monthly payments until next year on these 2025 Buick models. Plus, current eligible non-GM owners get up to $3,000 allowance on Encore GX.
When it's cancer, Texas Oncology helps put it all behind you. With the nation's leading cancer care team, advanced treatment options, breakthrough clinical trials, and leading-edge technologies. Texas Oncology. When we're behind you, cancer doesn't stand a chance.
Get ready to make tax season your new favorite season, because enhanced depreciation rules could help maximize 2025 tax benefits for your business, with deductions up to 100% of vehicle purchases. So give thanks for new work-ready Ford vans and trucks. Get them today while Ford Pro offers are on, and look forward to a very happy new year. Get $4,500 in combined incentives on Super Duty, plus a complimentary 2-year, 25,000-mile premium maintenance plan. See your best in Texas Ford dealer.
Healthcare costs are up 75% in the last 10 years. Now millions are losing coverage to pay for tax cuts for the wealthy, and monthly premiums could jump more than $1,000 in South Texas. Congressman Vicente Gonzalez is working to fix this, to extend tax credits so families don't have to choose between going to the doctor and paying for groceries. Congressman Vicente Gonzalez has always had our back when it comes to lowering costs. Call Congressman Vicente Gonzalez. Tell him to keep fighting.
Hey everyone, I'm George Johnson with Bird Dog Mission Kia, where our holiday savings are on now.
Lease a new Kia Sportage for just $229 a month, plus get the Kia 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty.
Only here at Bird Dog Kia Mission, Dale Gas.
I know that Donald Trump will probably come after me again, and my attitude's going to be the same. I'm innocent. I am not afraid.
Former FBI boss James Comey is in the clear for now. Today, a Clinton-appointed judge dismissed the criminal case against him. Comey was accused of lying to Congress. The same judge also threw out the charges against the New York Attorney General, Leticia James, who prosecuted President Trump. James was accused of mortgage fraud. The judge said the prosecutor who filed both of those cases was illegally appointed by President Trump's Justice Department. The orders to dismiss the charges were not based on the substance of the allegations against Comey or James. The response from the White House?
Lindsey Halligan was legally appointed, and that's the administration's position. And it is our position that Lindsey Halligan is extremely qualified for this position, but more importantly, was legally appointed to it.
The White House says the Justice Department will appeal today's ruling. The federal indictments were dismissed today without prejudice. That means prosecutors can refile the charges. President Trump did not unveil a new health care plan today as expected. The announcement was delayed, though the White House has not said why. The president's proposal is expected to address health care costs, which are likely to rise once Obamacare tax credits expire. As of right now, that is set to happen at the end of the year, but there is a vote scheduled in mid-December on whether to extend them.
Do you love to travel? Travel Tuesday is almost here. The deals you can score for that holiday getaway.
Here's a sneak peek of the next 3 days. Changes after tomorrow. Warm, but then turning cloudy and a bit cooler for Wednesday and for Thanksgiving. We'll update your forecast after the break.
Whether you're a soccer mom or a tailgating dad, we've got the perfect vehicle for your family from Rio Motor Company in Rio Grande City. Check out our great selection of trucks and SUVs in stock and ready for immediate delivery.
And that's both Chevy and GMC with convenient location, Rio Motors.
During our Red Tag sale, get this 2026 GMC Sierra with up to $13,000 off MSRP or lease for $199 per month.
Come home to Rio Motor Company in Rio Grande City.
Everyone's gearing up for the holidays. The best friend. And the first timer. The neighborhood hero. And the out-of-towners. And it all comes together in a Chevrolet.
During Chevy Red Tag, get 0% financing on this Silverado. That's over $7,800 total value. Plus, Texas residents get an additional $3,000 bonus cash.
When you're hit by an 18-wheeler or commercial vehicle, the effects on your life can be catastrophic. When the weight of the world is coming down on you, call me, the Law Giant. I'll help you get the maximum amount of compensation.
Get this exceptional lease offer on this 2025 Cadillac Lyriq. Visit your local Cadillac dealer today.
Elevate your drive with electric luxury that dares to stand apart. Experience the new Cadillac Optic, now just $319 per month. This is where legends are made and what they drive. Bird Ogden Cadillac in Edinburgh.
If you're not regularly treating your septic tank, you're risking a backup and significant repairs. Use Rid-X once a month. Simply add and flush to reduce monthly waste buildup by up to 20% and help prevent backups. Try Rid-X.
Throughout the year, we partner with multiple community organizations to do our part and help give back. That's the Subaru Love Promise. Visit us today and see how you too can help at Bird Ogden Subaru, Edinburgh.
First Warn 5 weather is supported by DHR Health.
Welcome back. Well, if you're traveling for the Thanksgiving holiday, it's going to be busy. Tomorrow is expected to be the peak travel day. The day after Thanksgiving could be the busiest day for air travel all year. 81 million people will be traveling this week. That's about 1 million more than last year. We checked flights in and out of all of our airports. There are several flight delays, but no cancellations. The TSA says it won't be short on air traffic controllers.
We anticipate there's going to be solid staffing in our towers and TRACONs and centers throughout the airspace. And that's different than what we had over the shutdown.
The majority of people traveling will be driving. Gas prices will be the same as last year. We'll check in with our Pump Patrol team later in the newscast.
And here's a question for those of you who love to travel. Did you know you can score major discounts next week? The Tuesday after Thanksgiving is when the travel industry offers its best deals on trips. That's going to be a week from tomorrow. It's known as Travel Tuesday. Bargain hunters say travelers can score big discounts on flights, cruises, and hotel stays. Those of you with kiddos may have heard about Great Wolf Lodge. Well, they have 2 locations in Texas. One is near Dallas, the other near Houston.
They're having a one-day flash sale, which has savings of 40% on standard rooms and up to 50% for premium or themed rooms. Oftentimes, these deals require a specific promo code, so make sure you do your research ahead of time, and they're for select dates.
So that's just one example of places offering deals, but there are others. And remember, some of those online discount codes will only work next Tuesday.
Now, First Warn 5 weather with Chief Meteorologist Tim Smith.
Hey folks, plenty of sunshine and warm weather across the valley today. Let's flip this over to links 1 if we can, and we'll show you what we're talking about because there's a lot of sunshine out there. This is the view from Sky 5 here in Weslaco, looking off to the east, and blue skies, warm temperatures, 85 right now. Southerly winds about 15 miles an hour. Dew points in the 60s, so it's a little humid. 59% is where we stand. Valley-wide temperatures in the 80s with the exception of McAllen and Rio Grande City, 92 and 91 degrees at this hour. Coolest temperatures at the beach, about 80 degrees at South Padre Island. Tonight, we stay in the 70s in most locations. The exceptions will be far north and far west. Everybody else in the 70s tonight, 77 at the beach. And then tomorrow, we start in the 70s and go up, up, up. By lunchtime, we're 86. We'll top out about 89 tomorrow afternoon with a south to southeast wind. Notice the rain chance does start to show up at about 10% during the afternoon hours, and then it goes up as we go into tomorrow night as a cool front gets into the neighborhood and helps to trigger showers and storms. A couple of them may be near us. And look how temperatures change. Tomorrow, right up at record levels, but then early Wednesday, it looks like in the morning that front comes in, and then it's cooler. Not cold, but cooler certainly for Wednesday and for Thanksgiving. Right now, looking at about 78 degrees on Thanksgiving Day, and by then, any rain chances should go away. Our best chances overnight tomorrow night and into the first part of the daytime hours on Wednesday. So this is the latest forecast for Thanksgiving. 78, some clouds around, but still a nice afternoon. Don't see any rain. Northeast winds about 12 to 20, but the big thing is comfortable temperatures about 78 degrees for Thanksgiving. Not bad at all, not 90 like what we've seen the last few days. Radar quiet at the moment. We zoom out a little bit though. This is a small craft advisory along the coast and big time storms in southeast Texas today. This yellow area is a tornado watch, and you can see all kinds of warnings and advisories showing up north of Houston. But Houston had a couple of reports of tornadoes earlier today, but all zero small tornadoes on the northwest side of town, out around Cypress, places like that, as that system moved off to the northeast. And now you see all the rain. For folks traveling on this first first day of the Thanksgiving week. They're running into storms from north of Houston all the way up into Arkansas and over into Mississippi and Alabama. Kind of a busy day up there because that's where the front is. Front kind of stalls near us, but finally pushes through during the nighttime hours Tuesday night into early Wednesday. That's when our best chance for rain is, right in there. A little low forms to the south of us, keeping that rain chance around, but by Thursday, rain chances go away. Sun comes back out. Looks like a nice day. By the end of the week, the wind's already back out of the east and southeast, and that means we warm back up again with temperatures by the weekend probably back up into the 80s. So tonight, 72. Mainly clear, a little muggy. Could be some patchy fog later on. No rain tonight. And then tomorrow could be an isolated shower during the daytime, but the better chance comes at night. The daytime rain chance is 10%, but it does jump to 40% tomorrow night. The wind out of the south to southeast about 5 to 15. So here's your 7-day forecast now. And maybe tomorrow late a shower, then the early Wednesday a shower is a possibility. For Thanksgiving, looks like we should have a really nice afternoon. And then we bring the moisture back over the weekend, bring the temperatures back up in the 80s by Saturday, Sunday. Monday, I'd put a big question mark on that one. That's a very changeable day, but between now and then, looks like a couple of good days for Wednesday and Thursday. That's your updated First Warn 5 forecast.
The Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade is marking 99 years this week, and we are getting a sneak peek at some of the floats. Expect to see the Dream Generator by Serta Mattress complete with the Counting Sheep. Stranger Things is celebrating season 5 with this 8.5-foot tall animated Demogorgon. Did I pronounce that right, Javi? I'm not a Stranger Things type of person. And then you've got Pop Mart's Friendsgiving at Pop City featuring La Boo Boo. In total, there's going to be 34 balloons, 28 floats, marching bands, performers, and much more.
Sounds like a lot of fun there. The White House is getting ready for Christmas. The Christmas tree that will be on display this year arrived today. The First Lady was there to receive it. The 25-foot tree will become the centerpiece of the Blue Room on the state floor of the White House. The tree was selected from a tree farm in Sidney, Michigan. Next at 5, a new way to track forever chemicals. How researchers are using pine needles to monitor air quality.
Plus, a major setback in the fight against Alzheimer's. The weight loss drug scientists hoped could slow the disease. Keep up with all the fun at KRGV by following us on Instagram. Catch behind-the-scenes exclusives, station visits, plus contests and giveaways. Be a part of our community on Instagram at KRGV.5.
This river wasn't dammed in a day, and GMC trucks weren't built overnight. Like every American achievement, they are a result of dedication. Over 100 years dedicated to the art of engineering and the ambition to always move this country forward. Get 3.9% APR on 2025 GMC Sierra heavy-duty models. We are professional grade.
Do you want a Medicare Advantage plan that provides you with an expansive network and benefits so you can live your best life? Our Prominence Medicare Advantage plan has you covered. You receive the comprehensive coverage you need without impacting your wallet. We empower you with rich benefits, a robust local health network, and the support needed to manage your health. Plus, we collaborate with your providers to help ensure the seamless, simplified healthcare experience you deserve. Find out more about how we power better health.
Charge ahead, roads are calling. Hybrid power, snow is falling. It's electrifying, what the season can bring. Driving in a Honda Wonderland.
It's that time of year again. Happy Honda Days, where you can drive in a Honda Wonderland of your own with a great offer on an electrifying new Honda. Hurry into your local Honda dealer and experience the wonder of Happy Honda Days today.
At Clark Knapp Honda, we know the journey is just getting started.
The Black Friday savings start now at Clark Knapp Honda. Drive today and make no payments for 90 days. Don't wait to save big.
Clark Knapp Honda, built for more.
With the new IHOP value menu, $6 is all it takes to go to your happy place. Or your breakfast faves like pancakes, eggs, and bacon, or French toast with sausage and eggs are all just $6. The new value menu, every day at IHOP.
Raw power when you need it. Spacious premium interior for that custom fit. And world-class safety features for what's most important. Elevate your standard in a new Genesis GV80 for 0.99% APR at Genesis of Harlingen.
Back now with a new study into forever chemicals. Researchers in Minnesota are using pine needles to track PFAS in the air. Now, researchers say because pine needles have a wax coating on them, contaminants in the air can stick to them. Scientists say it'll help them learn how these toxic chemicals move through the environment.
We don't have a ton of air data for PFAS, and a big part of that is just how expensive and logistically complicated it is to get air samples using sort of traditional methods.
The study is reportedly the largest of its kind. Results from the research are expected sometime in 2027. Now to a blow to Alzheimer's research. A trial testing an oral form of smeglutide to slow the progression of the disease has failed. The study involved more than 3,800 people with the disease. Smaller trials and studies had suggested the drug might help slow cognitive decline or reduce neural inflammation. The drug maker says it did improve some Alzheimer's-related markers, but it did not slow the disease itself.
One of the biggest travel weeks of the year is here. If you are hitting the road for Thanksgiving, stick around. We are checking in with the Pump Patrol team when we return.
This Wednesday, Black Friday deals start early at Ashley. From 10 a.m. to midnight, take 30% off your entire purchase or get 0% interest for 60 months with no money down. Plus, free white glove delivery. Shop Black Friday early this Wednesday only at Ashley.
It's the biggest sale of the year. It's happening right now at Burdon Toyota in Harlingen.
Right now during Toyota-thon, get a 2026 Tundra for $2.99 APR or $295 a month. That's right, $2.99 or $295 a month.
Only at Burdon Toyota in Harlingen. Dale gas.
If you're an illegal alien, this runway is your future because you're headed home. I'm Kristi Noem, the United States Secretary of Homeland Security. If you download the CBP Home app and you safely self-deport, you will receive financial assistance, a free flight, and the chance to come back to America legally. If you don't, you will be caught, fined, detained, and forcefully removed. Under President Trump's strong leadership, we follow the law, and our border is secure.
Chevy trucks, made dependable, made for Texas. Like the Chevy Silverado, the Chevy Colorado, the Chevy Silverado HD, and the Chevy Silverado EV. In every Chevy truck, dependability comes standard.
During Chevy Red Tag, get 0% financing on this Silverado. That's over $7,800 total value. Plus, Texas residents get an additional $3,000 bonus cash.
Billy Kelly here, Fiesta Chevrolet, during our biggest sale of the year. Silverado truck, $13,000 off or $199 a month. That's right, $13,000 off or $199 a month. Fiesta Chevrolet, Dale gas.
When it's cancer, Texas Oncology helps put it all behind you with the nation's leading cancer care team and advanced treatment options. Texas Oncology. When we're behind you, cancer doesn't stand a chance.
Hey everyone, Robert Gummins here with Volvo Cars of Edinburgh. I want to invite you down to come take a look at this 2026 Volvo XC40 for only $399 a month. That's right, $399 a month for this Volvo XC40. Here, Volvo Cars of Edinburgh. Dale gas.
Ashley's Black Friday is finally here. For one day only, shop this doorbuster sofa, now just $299. Or take 30% off your entire purchase. Plus, free white glove delivery. Doors are open from 7 a.m. to midnight. Don't miss Black Friday at Ashley.
Back now with a look at gas prices around the valley. Brenda Youngman found gas for $2.29 at the HEB in Palmview.
Stuart Jeffries found gas for $2.25 on 23rd in Dove and McAllen. Let's see if our in-house team can beat those prices.
Hello everybody, this is news photographer Liliana Perez. Today I am in Pharr off of Jackson and Military Highway, where you can find a gallon of gas for $2.75.
Hey everyone, news photographer Kevin Tippins here. I'm here on Ruben M. Torres Boulevard and Paredes Line Road, where gas has stripes, and Brownsville is $2.75.
Hey, this is photojournalist Al Trevino. I'm here in McAllen on the corner of Nolana Avenue and Colonel Roll Boulevard, where price per gallon is $2.75.
A big difference. Today's best price, $225 in McAllen.
If you see a better deal, take a picture and email it to news@krgv.com.
All right, changes are coming weather-wise. Tomorrow still hot again, then overnight tomorrow night into early Wednesday. Chance for showers, maybe a thunder shower as the front rolls into the area. And cool, look at the nighttime lows. Didn't even talk about that. 59 for Thanksgiving morning. So it'll be cool to start the day on Thanksgiving and then warm nicely up to the upper 70s during the afternoon. So it really looks like a nice day across the area. Friday looks good as well. By the weekend, we're back in the 80s again. Then another front next week changes things again. Tomorrow still hot and then cooler after that.
And those ovens are going to warm up the house too.
Definitely.
All going to be on. That's going to do it for us at 5.
More local headlines in about 30 minutes. Have a great one.
The Beach Camera is sponsored by the South Padre Island Convention and Visitors Bureau. Closed captioning brought to you by Channel 5 and Clark Chevrolet.